Deforestation is the removal of trees from an area so that land can be used for other purposes. An increasing human population has increased the need for more land. But what is the land used for? Large-scale deforestation has occurred in tropical areas. This is to make land available for cattle, crops such as rice fields, and to grow crops for biofuels. You need to learn these examples for your exams. What's the environmental impact of deforestation? The environmental impact of deforestation needs to be weighed up against the needs of a growing population. An increasing population has increased the need for more land for supplying food, shelter, and fuel. You need to be able to evaluate the environmental implications of deforestation. So what's the environmental impact of loss of trees on such a large scale? Trees can lock away carbon for hundreds of years. Remember that trees will have taken in carbon dioxide via photosynthesis, and then they will have locked the carbon away in the form of biomass. When trees that have been cut down are burned, this carbon dioxide is released again back into the environment. Deforestation and burning wood can cause an increase in carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere. Why is this an issue? This increases the greenhouse effect and leads to global warming. So carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, and these build up in the atmosphere. This is covered in more detail elsewhere in your biology course. Just like the glass in a greenhouse lets through energy from the sun and traps the heat in, carbon dioxide acts in the same way in the atmosphere of the Earth. It traps heat from the sun and warms up the Earth. So in addition to global warming, what other consequences are there of deforestation? Deforestation also results in less transpiration by trees. The reason for this is that as trees release water into the atmosphere from their leaves via transpiration, the surrounding air is cooled. With less transpiration, this leads to a drier climate. This means the land suffers from more erosion and landslides. This drier climate leads to dry soil, which in turn leads to fewer roots and, as a result, leads to more erosion. This erosion involves the loss of nutrients in the soil, and landslides are safety risks. So how does this affect biodiversity? About 80% of the world's biodiversity exists in the rainforest and is threatened by deforestation. Many organisms have become extinct or critically endangered. A prime example of this would be the Sumatran orangutan, which is critically endangered. Deforestation to make way for palm oil plantations is why the Sumatran orangutan is critically endangered. You don't need to name a specific example of extinction for the exam, just know the fact that biodiversity is decreased by deforestation.
Thanks for watching. If you want to take your GCSE revision to the next level, head over to launchpadlearning.com and check out our smart learning platform that's been designed to get you top results in your exams. We cover your whole specification and make revision fun with interactive quizzes, easy to follow videos and more. You'll be kept motivated by your own AI tutor who's here to support you every step of the way. To check it out for yourself, click here. Or click here to keep watching a selection of the videos from our full GCSE Biology course. See you there!